and the Spurs back on the court tonight, and this is a great sign to see at practice. Guard Devin Vassell back with the team and working out after he underwent an orthoscopic procedure on his left knee early in January. He was going 3-on-3 drills during the portion of the practice that we were allowed to show you. There's still no exact timeline for his return. In the last game before the All-Star break, the Hornets handed the Spurs their 14th straight loss. During postgame, Pop told the media that being young excuse is getting old, and at some point the team needs to take pride and play better defense. Keldon was asked how those words sat with the team during the break.
And we understand, just like you said, we understand that we make mistakes, and us being young is not an excuse. We got to fix those mistakes in order to turn some of those losses into wins. So we be right there in pretty much every game, and then we have the same mental lapses. So we can fix that. We'll be in great shape.
All right, 3 games left on this rodeo road trip. Here's the first of the 3, the Spurs and the Mavericks tonight, 7:30, American Airlines Center. Highlights on the night beat for you. Let's take it to Arizona, where the Texas Rangers are holding spring training. One guy there very excited about, third baseman Josh Young. Last season, he got called up from AAA in early September. He played in 26 games for the parent club. The former MacArthur star and Texas Tech Red Raider hit a home run in his first big league at-bat.
A little mantra right now is like leave no doubt, to myself, to anybody else. Just go out there and play the best baseball I can. Not peaking too early, I think, is a big thing. Last year I said I peaked in January, to just try to build up through camp and be ready to go for the season.
That guy can play. The Rangers tweeted this pic of Josh, and it reads, "Young and hungry, hashtag straight up Texas." So good luck to him, and hopefully he's on the big club when they open up the season.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yep.
All right, are we headed over to SA Live now?
Yep.
Yes, we are. And guess what we've got for you?
Deals, deals, deals.
Great deals. Wait till you see all these. And wait till you see the food that we have on today. Literally works of art.
Yes, the food is art today. And
Adesawa Aliho is here, and you are making your version of kind of a Southwest version of Eggs Benedict.
Exactly.
The trick to making poached eggs, what is it?
Put the whisk inside and get a nice tight tunnel.
Okay, so you have to spin it like this.
Spin, just like that.
And what's in the water? Okay.
It's got vinegar and hot water, and that's going to help that egg seize up for you. I'll do a little bit more when you get the nice tight.
Okay.
I'll help you out here. Okay, you ready?
And I'll put the egg in just like
There you go.
that.
Yep.
And we will poach that egg. Okay, speaking of gorgeous food, look at these cookies. Just feast your eyes for a second.
I mean, they look too good to eat, but you're going to want to because the recipe is incredible.
Yes, a couple that came over from Ukraine a year ago, and wow, these are absolutely amazing. Too good, look too pretty to eat. So, hey, and a lot of folks love to eat a lot of Girl Scout cookies, and we're pairing Girl Scout cookies with wine.
Because why not?
Why not? It's a Thursday, so, and there is a new flavor that you've never tried before. We're going to tell you how you can get your hands on this. No, Ted, no. You're going to have to wait.
All that and more when SA Live continues in just a few minutes.
Welcome back. So interestingly enough, we just dropped a degree. Now we're down to 78. We're going to hover right around 80 this afternoon, but temperatures begin to fall tonight. You know, some cooler air shoves into the area. 55 to start tomorrow morning. We're only up around 64 on your Friday with cloudy skies. It'll be a nice change of pace. Mostly cloudy on Saturday, too. Highs only in the 60s. We rebound into the 70s on Sunday. Still lots of clouds, though. It's going to be a fairly cloudy weekend. And then we clear out on Monday. Windy conditions, and we're warm again next week.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the news at noon.
Love the art on those cookies, and people say, oh, they're just too good looking to eat. No, they're not. They're good looking.
And we're going to find out how to make them, even for those of us that are challenged
That'll be
in that
fun.
department.
SA Live starts right
now.
We have great deals coming your way. Stick around to get a discounted price on that hot item you've been waiting for.
And adults, I got to ask you, what tastes better than a Girl Scout cookie? Well, the answer is one that's paired perfectly with wine. It's the Girl Scouts Flavor Fest.
Plus, as they were just talking about, these cookies, oh my goodness gracious, are literally works of art, recipes that have passed down through a Ukrainian family for generations. We hear their story and taste those amazing works of art.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes, food is art today
It
on
is.
the show. Happy Thursday.
And there's more where that came from and some great baked goods. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorstiza, and our first guest today went to Paris, France to, of course, study culinary arts at Le Cordon Bleu. And now she has a cafe open. And believe me, you kind of saw a little bit right there. You don't want to miss this brunch.
We have been going through this and rehearsing everything. It's just, we're dizzy just from looking at all this wonderful food. And Odessawa Alaiho from Seacar is here. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
This is the most beautiful setup we have ever seen.
I think you tell it to everybody.
No.
Definitely not?
Everybody.
Okay, good.
Okay, so what are we going to be attempting to make today? It won't look as good as
I'm
that.
going to make
but-
sure you're successful. So
Okay.
today we are going to start with our Southwestern Eggs Benedicts. We have our egg poaching in there already. It has pulled pork. It has a spicy chili queso, a green chili queso on top, and our poached egg.
And it's not an English muffin like you're usually used to. So
It's a salad. We make a kind of a sweet cornbread. A Seacar is known for sugar, so we have a sweet cornbread that we infuse with jalapenos and serranos, and then that's kind of what the base of ours. So you get like that sweet, salty spice thing going on.
Yes, and for anyone who missed it earlier, there was just a little tip about if you're trying to poach
So
the egg.
yeah, so what you do, that's a really good egg. I'm so proud of you. I'm such a good teacher.
She's a wonderful
He is a
teacher.
good egg.
I'm taking over. I did something that's better than mine. So inside of your pot, you're gonna have boiling hot water and vinegar. Once the water is rolling boil, you want to shut that off. And then you're gonna get your whisk and you're gonna whisk it till you get a really tight funnel, and then drop your egg in.
So between the vinegar and the little whirlpool you got going there, that keeps it nice like that.
perfect.
So
Yep.
and then we're just going to pop that right on there, like that.
If it wasn't so pretty, we might put it in ice water, but this
Okay.
one's beautiful.
What would ice water do for it?
It just kind of helps shock it,
Oh, okay.
but yours looks
Gotta-
perfect.
gotta
You
balance
gotta
that
make
on.
it like balanced. Yeah, I believe in you.
come
Here, you got it.
Stay. Okay.
And then there's your green chili queso. You can just pour it on top as much as you like.
Ooh, instead of a
Instead of a traditional
Instead of-
hollandaise, we were
okay.
like, how can we make this really nice and Southwestern?
Oh my gosh.
How is
is
it?
that, and then on top of that.
You can put a little bit of cilantro just for, the extra special
Zhuzh.
decor.
Okay.
zhuzh.
It's
This
zhuzh.
stuff you could
Yeah.
just take with a spoon.
Yeah. Really?
Oh my-
Thank you. I made it up just for you, so I'm happy you enjoyed it.
Okay, what am I working on here?
So today we make all of our own pancakes with toppings and our own compote. So what we made was kind of a mango nata inspired pancake with a mango compote. So what you're gonna do is drop your mangoes into that pan, and the pan is hot.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now you want to add some sugar to it. And then you want to kind of toss. We want to kind of toss that or like mix it together. Want me to do it for you? You want to try yourself?
Oh yeah, no. You want to toss?
Just do that and kind of let it sit and dissolve your sugar.
Okay.
And
And then that's going to cook down a bit. All
Yeah.
right. And so, do you like doing baking or cooking?
I'm an indecisive. I was the first student at Le Cordon Bleu to get all of the diplomas. I have a cuisine degree, pastry degree, and a sommelier. So for me personally, I think it depends on the day. But I do enjoy drinking wine. I like making chicken picadas, and I really enjoy it. We've won 16 international awards for our cakes, so.
What kind of cake is that right
Yeah, what
there?
is that?
So I made some mango nata compote as well. So this is a tequila infused cake. So it's our signature white velvet cake with the same mango compote, tahini and chamoy inside.
And
So-
speaking of tequila, you've got a little kind of something when you serve the pancakes, and it's that little spray bottle over there.
That
right there.
is. So when you come to the cafe and we bring you the pancakes, you're gonna get a nice little spritz of Patron tequila there, just so that way you can really know.
Just because.
It's
Yeah,
great.
because it cooks down, right?
It
So you
does
want-
cook out.
you
Yeah.
want maybe a little
You
bit of
wanna
kick.
add our
Okay.
lemon juice here, just to kind of like make this guy go.
Okay.
The combination of those flavors on that with the
Looks good.
that is absolutely delicious.
And can we talk about what that is right there?
So earlier I was asked, do you do anything traditional French? Yes, we make our own baguettes. We also make our own croissants in house. And so I made a Monte Cristo sandwich. So we have some French ham, Gruyere cheese inside, and then we put it, I love it inside of our croissants. You have a choice of baguette or croissant. We custard batter that. We sear it really nice and tight, and then we make our own raspberry jam. So we drizzle it with that and a little bit of powdered sugar on top.
And even the potatoes.
The potatoes, we make those in-house. We make our own rosemary salt. So we toss them after they're fried into a little bit of rosemary salt too.
All right, where is your cafe located?
It is located in Fair Oaks Ranch. So if you take the 550 exit and then go to Deer Meadows, we're right there on the Fair's property.
But it's not open every single day because you're a little bit busy making all your cakes, right?
Yes, so I definitely recommend they follow us on, you need to follow us on Instagram and Facebook because we'll post on there when we're closed. Sometimes we have like 15 deliveries and priorities, but so definitely follow us at Maya Seacar, so it's at MayaSeacar.com.
So this might be really hard to pick, but is there a really popular item?
I think our most popular thing is definitely like our Monte Cristos and our hot sandwiches, like what you're having right now. I feel like we haven't rolled out, well, this weekend we're going to roll out this Eggs Benedict on Sunday when we're open, so I think that might be a new fan favorite, but it's nice to see all the diversity of what people really want to eat.
Yeah, that is, if you like Eggs Benedict or not, that is absolutely delicious. So being the sommelier, what wine would you pair with that?
Oh, that's why I leave over to my good friends in the corner to tell me. I'm a little bit rusty. I graduated 10 years ago, so.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You want to make some fire?
I'm going to. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh, is it time?
So we kind of I love banana Fosters. We use it all the time. So what we're going to do is add some tequila to it because it's not mango without tequila. Yep. So just make it nice and strong. Okay. And then you're going to use our blowtorch here. We blowtorch a lot of things. We blowtorch our own hot chocolate with our fresh marshmallows. You should be able to light it. Let me help you. Put a lot of it.
More. Okay.
There you go. I believe in you. You got it. Now you've just got gas.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Here you go.
All those dishes are absolutely fantastic.
I think it's going.
If you would like more information on Seacar Cafe, head over to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and then click on the As Seen on tab, as I just mentioned here. I'm just dizzy from all this great food.
It's hard to read it when the food was so good.
Or scan that little QR code right there. So, okay. We just got to cook with her, but now we get a little more the story behind this wonderful chef.
Yes, our Jen Tobias-Drusky went inside a Seacar Cafe for a look at what this incredible chef has to offer at her new restaurant that we just told you about there on the Northwest Side.
So at Seacar, we do wedding cakes, pastry bars. We're a pastry company. And this year we decided to open a Seacar at Fair Oaks, which is going to be a cafe location. So we do breakfast right now on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 2. Everything's really fresh, super simple, and really tasty food. I went to Colorado State University and received my bachelor's degree in food science nutrition. And I always knew I wanted to go to culinary school. So I dabbled with my master's degree in healthcare administration, and then eventually persuaded my parents to let me go to Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, France. So I went to Le Cordon Bleu in France, and I was the first student to receive all of their diplomas. So I have a cuisine degree, pastry degree, and I'm a sommelier as well. And really, from there, we came back to the States and started doing a Seacar, which is, like I said, wedding cakes and pastry bars. And really, it just kind of evolved into we needed more space. We want to really, at the end of the day, have a purpose and be communicating a story through flavors and making something that's unique that you can't get every single day. It should always be an experience, and that's kind of what we're trying to create here. My favorite thing to make right now, so we just came up with our own brown butter cake that we've perfected. That's been fun to do. I personally love working with mousses and creams, so we have a lot of different elements on our brunch menu.
The menu includes these brown butter made from scratch cinnamon rolls. Today I got to see the process, from the stretching of the dough to the rolling and cutting. Everything is made from scratch. It was quite a treat hanging with Chef Adesawa in her kitchen.
All my Benedicts and sandwiches, Monte Cristos, they all come with our house potatoes. So these are a tricolor potatoes that we make our own rosemary salt. We put on there.
Brunch includes bananas Foster pancakes, breakfast plates made with French-style scrambled eggs, ham and cheese-inspired sandwiches, and more.
If you had asked me 2 years ago, would we be here? I'd be like, no, we're never going to do that. And then now sitting here, I'm like, okay, we're really doing this. We have a whole cafe. We have a full liquor menu. That was really exciting to work with a locally talented mixologist here. Adam, he came in and helped us develop out 6 signature cocktails utilizing our culinary perspective, which was really cool. So I want to see how that translates out.
The property is located in Fair Oaks Ranch with plenty of space for growth, outdoor dining, and hosting parties.
They can follow us on at Maya Seacar, so that's MYASUKAR. Seacar just cuts sugar because we're sweet. So you can definitely follow us there and come and interact with us and kind of see what we're doing. We're going to have live music out here We're on a beautiful space of like they're 40 acres almost. So there's live deer, there's deer running around. It's just a really nice, safe place to hang out.
For more on Seacar Cafe, head over to salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen. Don't forget, brunch is happening on the weekends only. Be sure to come check out the amazing menu, everything made from scratch. Woo! Can't wait to dive in.
For once, we're dining on what Jen is showing us right now.
Yes, thank goodness. I mean, okay, and you said when you were at Le Cordon Bleu, what did it prepare you for?
We did it for war. We didn't have any equipment. We had to do everything by hand. I made buttercream by hand, and the chef came over and he was like, "Hey, do you think it's done?" And I said, "I don't know." He's like, and he took the bowl and put it over my head, and it didn't fall. Thank God. I did a good job. Like we literally had ovens and a whisk, and that was about our knife kit, and was like, figure it out. So it was crazy.
And big shout out to her mom in the Air Force for 30 years and retired a full bird colonel.
She did.
Thank you for your service, ma'am, and delicious. Thank you again.
Thank you.
So that gets us to wondering.
Yeah. How do you follow this act if you're going to impress somebody?
Yes. So do you have a go-to dish to impress? Which one is yours? You have several.
For brunch, I do like to do eggs Benedict. My wife likes my hollandaise that I do for the eggs Benedict. So yes.
Very good.
Mine's the
chicken,
what about you?
Chicken cranberry wreath.
Oh yeah. Which is great. That's great part
it's
of it.
The one thing I make well.
How about you? What do you cook, be it breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anything in between, to impress? Let us know, and hopefully we can share some of your recipes and ideas a little bit later on in the show. All right, well, still ahead when SA Live continues, Girl Scout cookie season. Yep, it's not much longer where you can get a box of your favorite Girl Scout cookies and pair it with wine at the same time.
Stay tuned for insider deals coming up on SA Live. A huge discount on one item that costs $250, but you can get it for much less.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, insider deals are back, and they are better than ever.
Oh, yes. And Insider Deals expert Tati Amare has the 411 on beauty and home deals and some other fun finds, too.
Well, you all know that I love a good deal, and I love sharing them even more. Let's get into these fabulous finds that will up your hair routine and add some coziness to your home. To get shopping, just scan the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com and look for the insider deals. Now let's start by getting comfy and cozy with the Heidi and Oak scallop lace trim pajama set. Perfect for the colder weather. This lush top and bottom set will likely become your favorite for lounging in comfort. And I'm telling you that everyone that I've shown these to talk about how soft they look, and I am here to tell you that yes, they are that soft. These are a best-selling item from the brand, so Morning Save purchased all the inventory. So now we can all lounge in luxury at a great price point. Now we've seen this customer favorite for as much as $78, but through this insider deal, you can snag your pair for $19.99, which is a huge discount of 78%. And at that price, you might as well get two. Now let's move on to hair. Now every great hairstyle starts with perfectly dried hair, and this deal will do the heavy lifting for you. But I gotta warn you, don't let the small size fool you. This lightweight dryer delivers big power. Just listen. Hear that? All right, well, this is the Cortex Slimliner Foldable Hair Dryer, and it is going to become your go-to hair tool, I'm telling you. This is one of Morning Save's fastest-selling dryers, now with an upgrade. Check out the convenient foldable design that makes it easy for storage and even compact enough for traveling. How often do you find that? Now, this new model also includes an interchangeable round brush set, and we've seen this for as much as $250. But with this exclusive insider deal, it's only $49.99, an incredible 80% off. Since we're spending more time at home, why not make your bedding more luxurious with the Villa Novum Down Alternative Comforter? Now, this is ideal for all seasons, not just the colder months, but it still offers a soft and creamy texture and an array of colors that you're sure to enjoy snuggling up with in bed. Now, what I really love about these is that they are 100% hypoallergenic, perfect for people like me with sensitive skin and allergies. Now, usually this Morning Save exclusive comforter would set you back as much as $120, but with this insider deal, you can get it for $29.99 to $39.99, depending on the size, a huge savings of up to 75% off. Now, this next item will definitely be in my shopping cart, and there's more than meets the eye with this one. In fact, I have never seen a lamp like the ODEC 3-in-1 LED rechargeable table lamp because it's not just a lamp. Get this, it can be a table light, flashlight, and wall-mounted light all in one. So, how does getting 2 of these for less than the price of one sound? Sounds pretty amazing. Now, these could sell for as much as $80, but with this insider deal, you can get 2 of these 3-in-1 lamps for $24.99, and that is 69% off. Great deal. It's a bright idea for you to get this before it sells out. Now, don't miss out on these exclusive finds. Snag these insider deals by scanning the QR code on your screen or head over to morningsave.com and look for the insider deals. And remember, these are only available while supplies last, and they will not last long. Happy saving.
So $25 for that lamp, and you can pull it, because that really bright LED light helps nowadays. Just saying.
The hair dryer.
You like that?
Yeah, that looks like it could work.
I'd like that LED lamp. Okay.
Okay, still ahead on the show.
Oh, wait a minute.
wait.
Find all these deals and more. Go to morningsave.com and look for insider deals. You'll find a link with all the details on ksat.com.
All right, we feature small business run by a family from Ukraine who specializes in cookie decorating. We taste their recipes that have been passed down for generations.
And just because it's for a good cause doesn't mean you can't indulge in a good time. We do a Girl Scout cookie wine pairing, their Flavor Fest. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, we featured one of the Girl Scout Cookies Flavor Fest partners last week, but now we're getting an update on who's winning, and we get to try Girl Scout cookies and a wine pairing.
Yes! And joining us for the wine pairing is Jen Beckman, owner of Rerooted 210 Urban Winery, and Stephanie Finleon-Cortez, Chief Development and Communications Officer for the Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having us. You brought cookies and wine.
Never too early.
Better than that, right?
All right, Jen, tell us about this wine pairing and how you came up with it.
Okay, we started doing the Flavor Fest pairing last year. We call this Rooting for the Girls. This year we decided to do 2 unique samplers. I brought for you today our dry wine sampler. We're pairing 4 dry wines, all Texas produced varieties, with 4 cookies. Do you want to start with? Let's start with the second wine. This is a Texas Viognier. This is a grape from the south of France that does exceptionally well in Texas. We're going to pair this with the Lemon Up. The high acidity.
So if somebody's doing a pairing like this, do you taste first or do you drink first?
Take a little sip. Try the cookie, and then go back to the wine.
And repeat, right?
Lots of repeating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big cookie, so you can.
Oh wow, that does enhance the flavor of that cookie quite a bit. So, all right, Stephanie, how many businesses are involved in this, and how much longer is this going on?
Yeah, so we have 24 official partners for our Girl Scout Cookie Flavor Fest, and the Flavor Fest goes through Sunday the 26th.
And how much longer can you, I'm sorry, I mean, how much longer can you order Girl Scout cookies?
So yeah, so we're running into the last 2 weekends of our cookie program. So you can see them this weekend through Sunday, March 5th in front of all of our neighborhood stores. If you want to look for a booth near you, go to girlscoutcookies.org.
Okay.
Okay, what's the next, this one?
All right, let's start with, let's do the Riverwalk Red. This is a Tempranillo blend. We blended in a little bit of Sangiovese and Cabernet Sauvignon. We're pairing this with the Do-Si-Do. Those tannins in the red wine really work well with the protein of the cookie.
And while we're tasting, Jen, what do you offer at Urban Winery?
We offer Texas-produced wines. We produce the majority of our wines on tap. We decided really early on that we wanted to minimize our footprint on the environment and reduce some of our glass waste. We serve our bottles in traditional glass growlers, much like a beer growler. These are reusable. You can bring them back to us. We give you a discount on your next fill when they return to us. We sanitize and put them into reuse.
Wow. And how much research did you do in pairing the cookies there? How many boxes will this say?
I did a tremendous amount of research. We start with the base chemistry of the wines. We try to best pair with the cookies, but ultimately, you're just lucky I'm that dedicated. I tried hundreds of pairings.
That's really fun.
We just keep tasting cookies until, it works.
All right, I guess time for a drum roll, right? Because you have got a new cookie that has never been revealed before, right?
Correct. Yeah, so this is the new Raspberry Rally. It is the new cookie coming out this year. It is only available for a purchase online. You have to know a Girl Scout, and you have to have our online digital cookie website. Purchase it online for shipped only, available starting Monday the 27th. And we have a very limited supply. It's going to go really fast.
And it's basically, you said a thin mint, but instead of mint flavor, it's
raspberry inside.
Oh, look. Oh, how pretty that is right in there.
And what are we pairing this with?
So the fourth wine we traditionally pair with the thin mint, but let's go ahead and give our Malbec, our 2018 Malbec, a try with this wine. If you need a white suggestion, we also recommend an off-dry Riesling produced by one of our favorite Texas wineries, Messina Hoff.
That's good. And by the way, this cookie is really darn good.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I'm about to finish it. But Jen, tell us why it's important for you to partner, of course, with Girl Scouts.
We were really excited to get involved with Flavor Fest. We're always in support of organizations that support young women to become more confident young women as they grow. We worked with Flavor Fest last year. We bring a local troupe in. We get all of our cookies for the promotion from that local troupe. And we decided last year to do pop-ups. So nestled right in the center of Hemisphere, we have a pop-up booth for the Girl Scouts from Troop 204 to sell their cookies. They'll be here this Saturday from 1 to 4, the 25th, and they'll be selling their cookies while we taste inside. One of the things that I loved last year was that the moms came back and thanked us for allowing them to pop up during Flavor Fest, and they were just so excited that they got wine after the promotion. But additionally, they heard the girls talk all week about how cool it was to be at a female-owned business. So we're happy to be a role model.
Wonderful. And big anniversary coming up for Girl Scouts, right?
Yes, so we are preparing Girl Scouts in Bexar County. Was first founded in 1924. So we are already gearing up for our centennial celebration next year.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And it was about $10,000 worth of cookies that all the
Yes,
various
all of our
restaurants and
24
establishments-
partners, they buy the cookies from girls here in San Antonio, about $10,000 worth. And Jen is just a great example of all the small businesses who are supporting our girls across the city.
And those new raspberry cookies are highly recommended.
Delicious.
Yes. Don't mind if I do.
All right, for more information on Rerouted 210 Urban Winery and the Girl Scout Cookie Flavor Fest, head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link, or just scan that QR code that you see there on your screen.
Waiting on the weekend, I've been counting every hour till they.
Still ahead, local country singer and songwriter Brett Mullins sings an original song for us ahead of his San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo performance this weekend.
Plus, this small Ukrainian family-run business specializes in cookie decorating. Next, we're going to taste their recipes that have been passed down.
Welcome back to SA Live, and we are all still just in awe and almost dumbfounded looking at these cookies. We have never had anything on so beautiful before, and it's edible too.
I mean, the attention to detail. Here to share their cookies and their story is Anna and Konstantin Olinik, owners of Sunday Cookers.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
I appreciate that.
I mean, the work, if you take a close look at these cookies right here, and you can see kind of the edges of the petals. I don't know if you can see that up here. It is so delicate. How to make each cookie, because each one is this work of art, how long does it take?
Well, of course, it depends from the complexity of design, but it's several stages of my work. So the first stage is like about from 1 to 2 hours when you feel with realizing everything, And the second stage, you will wait until everything will dry, and then 2, 3, sometimes 7 more hours, and that's it. The cookie will be ready.
So, Constantine, you do all the cooking, the baking, and then she does the decorating, right?
My role is baking.
Okay.
Delivery, packaging, also media and website. So it's well.
And the most important thing, you cut it all the shape by your hand.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you can order these as well, and even the little flowers like this, right?
Yeah, that's right. The main aim of all of this, just to show you how easy to connect the cookies with any desserts that you have.
So just go buy a cake at the grocery store, and then take your flowers.
Right. Just put right here.
And make it extra special.
And it will be beautiful, right? So any confectionaries or just simple woman or man on your own kitchen can do the same. And all of your desserts can make much better.
And so
this one.
Not only do you just make them and sell them, but you teach classes as well, right?
That's right. I think we only one in the world who record our video courses in 3 languages. So it's English, Ukrainian, and Russian. And we have so many students over the world. It's like video classes, or you can, of course, like in San Antonio, people hire us like personal workshops or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a little lesson in how to do some of these cookies. Not that we can ever duplicate this, but
yeah. So you have a tip. It's like water bath. It's forward down, and then just 2 really easy movements. Just squeeze a lot.
Yeah.
And then to the left, to the right, and push.
To the left, to the right.
Left.
To the right. And
that's
almost.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Getting
I'm not
there.
going to do much better. Okay.
And you have won many awards, right?
Yeah. That's right. To the left, to the right, and just swap.
Oops, that one didn't
okay.
stick.
So that's what it's supposed to look like right there.
And then you just add some leaves. That's it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Okay.
Left.
Right. Good. So tell us about the award that you won.
Oh, well.
You guys entered like a little contest, right?
Yeah, that's right. So, can you help me, please?
Your award that you get in USA when.
In the USA?
Yeah. Get the Winslet show.
Oh yeah, award. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right. We well, our first aim being here to participate in many competitions as we can. So yes, we already have Carrie Vincent Award, Best in Show. We made some jewelry box from the cookies. So everything it's from cookie.
Speaking of boxes, the little teacher right there, the teacher
it's
gift,
actually.
Everything there is made out of cookie, the whole box and everything like that. If you would like to order some of these, you can take lessons. Like she said, she teaches online classes as well. Just go to their website, it's Sunday Cookers, and you can find a link on our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Anna, Constantine, thank you very much. Just been in our country 1 year after leaving Ukraine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Waiting on the weekend, I've been counting every hour till they.
And that's Brett Mullins' band. They're going to be performing a new song for us next. You can catch this local country singer and songwriter this Saturday at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo.
Here to give us a preview, the Brett Mullins Band is going to perform one of their original songs for us. Take it away.
Waiting on the weekend, I've been counting every hour till they. When Friday comes around, baby, that's when all the fun begins. A pocket full of money, we'll be dancing out of till then. When Friday comes around, baby, that's when all the fun begins. A pocket full of money, we'll be dancing at a favorite honky tonk. Waiting on the weekend, thinking about it all week long. We'll be with all our friends. We'll live it up again. Dressed to the nines, oh, I can see us now. An angel on my arm. Girl, that's what you are. And that dance floor feel like heaven come to town. Waiting on the weekend, I've been counting every hour till then. When Friday comes around, baby, that's when all the fun begins. A pocket full of money, we'll be dancing at a favorite honky tonk. Waiting on the weekend, thinking about it all week long. Waiting on the weekend, thinking about it all week long.
Well, don't forget, you can see them live this Saturday at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo Grounds. For more information on the Brett Mullins Band, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we provide a link, or just scan that QR code that you see right there on your screen. Up next, everything you need to know about a hiring fair this weekend for the Center for Healthcare Services. There's a hiring fair coming up this weekend at the Center for Healthcare Services. And here with everything you need to know is Mary Mosley, Adult Behavioral Health Clinical Director for Outpatient Services. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about the Center for Healthcare Services.
The Center for Healthcare Services is the local mental health authority here in Bexar County. And for over 50 years, we've been providing treatment services for mental health disorders, substance use challenges, and intellectual and developmental disabilities for children, families, and adults here in the Bexar County area. And we have over 20 locations in 80 different programs here in Bexar County.
So 20 locations, 80 different programs. Tell us about what's happening this weekend.
This weekend, Saturday, February 25th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., we are having a hiring fair at our central administration location at 6800 Park 10 Boulevard. And we are going to, since it's a hiring fair, we're going to be making offers on the spot. So we're excited about it. We're looking forward to those who are coming.
So who are you looking to hire, and what positions are you looking to hire?
We are looking to hire for clinical and non-clinical staff, not only for our adult division, but also for our children's division. And we are looking to hire licensed clinicians along with LCDCs, care managers, and senior care managers.
And so what would you say is the best thing about working there?
How about I give you the 3 best things?
All right, I'll take it.
Awesome, awesome. Number 1 is that we provide a lot of developmental opportunities for our employees. So we have continuing education, we have tuition reimbursement, among other things. We also have an amazing benefits package that it starts day 1 of employment, so you don't have to wait for those services to start. And personally, for me, the reason why I continue to work at the center is because of the services that we provide, because we're giving a service to the community for children, adults, and families who are dealing with mental health and other challenges within their families.
And that's got to feel so good to be a part of that, right?
Absolutely. I've been working in the mental health field for over 16 years, mainly with children. I've had the opportunity recently to work with adults, and when you give back and you know that you're making a difference, and that's everything, right? So,
is there anything else folks need to know?
I would say for them to go to the website, because on the website we have the postings, we also have the job descriptions. So if you have any questions about the positions, just go there and it'll explain it. Also bring a resume when they come, and any questions that they have, we'll be answering there at the hiring fair, and I'm going to be there. So
offers
why would you not want to go?
Yes, literally going to make offers on the spot and benefits from day 1, right?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
All right, Mary Mosley, thank you so much. The Center Center for Healthcare Services hiring fair will take place this Saturday, February 25th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 6800 Park 10 Boulevard in San Antonio. Stop by to talk to CHCS recruiters and staff members, and be sure to bring extra copies of your resume. They're going to be hiring on the spot for clinical and non-clinical positions. For more information, just call 210-261-1000 or visit the website chcsbc.org/careers. Once again, thank you, Mary.
Thank you so much.
And tomorrow on SA Live, we're savoring delicious recipes from a cozy local restaurant serving market-fresh, health-conscious lunches with vegan and paleo options.
Hit them with the chair! We check out the local wrestling scene in San Antonio and find out what it takes to be one of these athletes. It's tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live. Get ready, Mike.
No. You know, I won my wife over with my cooking skills. I impressed her with some of my cooking skills. So.
How many things did you have to cook?
I don't know. I haven't finished.
Right. Linda says mac and cheese is her go-to and her rice pudding.
Love both of those. Bring them by anytime. Cornbread or banana bread. Ooh, yes. Hot out of the oven.
Lisa Ann says her fideo. Can't go wrong.
Yes, we had some very impressive food on today.
Yes, incredible works of art, especially from this Ukrainian family.
Yeah, Sunday Cookers. The whole family was here. Mom and Dad, Lev and Leah. SundayCookers.com, and get those beautiful, beautiful works of art, those cookies.